We're live again. A severe one just got clipped apparently. Nice CDR column on this southern one near Smilla. Column on this southern one near Smilla. Column on this southern one near Smilla. Alright, sorry for the random feedback loop. If there was any, I'm sure there was to some degree. Just so you should have a video of my crap, my Google Chrome, so you can see what I'm typing. So there's your Go 16 imagery in Kansas. You can see all the individual cloud features such as inflow clouds or fuck, I can't think of it. Inflow streamers, yeah, I think. I could be hella wrong though. you guys get to see this awesome loop of the supercell blowing up on along the dry line. Look how satisfying that is, just to watch. Looks like this storm is splitting or something. Can't tell. Yeah, these have all congealed into a line. How nice. Shut up, Windows. Go further down here. It's a nice, plane of, quote unquote, nice. 48 degrees. That's kind of sad for tornadic storms. It's just gonna be hailers, and that's about it. Actually, let's do a 3D slice of what I was starting to see CDR column. This looks to be one I was looking at earlier. So there you go. Let's add a filter. I don't want that. There we go. Yeah, it's kind of shallow. check out some of these photographs and see what the tornadic potential is, if any, which is an understatement. And your radars are getting above 3 kilometers, which is, again, sad. Well, except for that one. Yeah, that's crap. That's all it deserves, is to get crapped on. Meh, that's somewhat better. Some veering of height, but 0 to 1, or in both 0 to 1 and 0 to 3 kilometer steer is kind of weak. Only 39 SRH for 0 to 1 kilometer, which is, unless you're getting an alpha boundary, a nice one, that there's not going to be much, except some large hail. Well, hey, tomorrow's May, so May wedges and June derechos and July also derechos. Why can't we just have tornadoes now, please, instead of having to wait till Wednesday? That's depressing on so many levels. Ooh, cell merger about to happen. Tasty. One about to happen farther down south as well. Hail, hail, more hail, and hail. Hail to the 10th power. Okay, you can screw off bad video settings, quote unquote. Let's look at the forecast models for NAM Nest. I guarantee you this will look like probably what's happening right now in Radar, but who knows? Who cares? Actually made no sense, but whatever. So yeah, I'm just gonna load the reflectivity now. Hey, it's not too bad. Except the storms down there are. Let's go down there. Sorry for my annoyingly loud mouse. It's like 3 years old and it's dying every day, basically. Misclicks all the time. Check the vertical wind profiles some more. See if there's any tornado potential, which there probably is not, but it's always worth looking at. A nice little storm down near, okay, that's Midland, Texas, near Fort Stockton. Hey, that's not too bad. Except that it's like almost 100 miles away from the radar. That's the bad thing. That's a really bad thing. Check the correlation. Okay, that could be a 3-body hail spike. Oh yeah, that definitely is. Yeah, go on the other scan and see it on velocity. It's a pretty nice storm, popping 71 dBz. Yeah, that's not too bad. Now let's look up farther north near Lubbock. Storm near Roaring Springs. Probably a roaring tornado on the ground. Yeah, that was a horrible pun. I don't care though. Don't mind me. I'm just checking this storm. Strong Storm A. See what's. Gosh darn it. I swear to God, Windows, if you'll stop that noise. I might get someone else to join here because I can't do this myself or I'm gonna die of boredom. Yeah, I agree. I need wedges soon or I'm gonna die of wedge tornado depression. You already know what that noise is. It's your boy Diddy Cord. There he is. You're here.
Alright.
Yeah, I'm just doing a random live stream right now.
Notice that.
Storm near Paducah, Texas looks interesting. It's starting to split or something. And my Meptar plots got randomly disabled.
By the way, Alyssa shared your stream with the Stormtrack Discord.
But yeah,
just
that's
so you know.
fine. No, it's fine.
Yeah, I know. I just wanted to tell you that you had, like, probably more people that could watch, but yeah.
Oh great, the stream is dead. It's lagging. My computer does not like it.
Yeah. Yeah, my computer doesn't used to like streaming, but now it doesn't, which kind of makes me upset. But
probably because I keep switching tabs like every 30 seconds. I can't just stay on one. I mean, I have the satellite imagery in the corner, so
right.
Let me actually change it back. Okay. Yeah, there's random convection blowing up in Panhandle, Texas, all the way from Amarillo down to basically New Mexico, or no, it's not New Mexico, actual Mexico, the place that Trump wants to ban.
Because it is me, so.
I thought it would be pretty obvious, but okay.
They did say I sounded familiar, so I guess that kind of makes sense. I don't know.
Check the photographs and see if there's anything of interest, except just hail. And that is other trash. Trailer trash. Do not look at the photograph from Dodge City, it's other crap.
Oh, yeah. I don't know if I want to. I'm sure it's not looking good. But I don't know.
I mean, the cell down near the Texas Oklahoma border has some super set characteristics, but it's not of really anything of interest.
Are you talking about the one over Shamrock, Texas? Or
I'm talking about the one farther south near Russellville.
Oh yeah, I see what you're talking about.
Let me actually check that on the Frederick vertical wind profile. I mean, at least it's good for hail. Yeah,
to be honest, I only expected Jay. I don't really see that big of a tornado threat. But I mean, whenever you have these kind of storms, that chance is always there.
Hey, when they go, it's not very high. Mike Morgan wedges ensue. Let's put on the Go 16 Meso sector. Ooh, 1 minute bubbling imagery. Storms are basically stationary at this point.
Yeah, that's what I noticed.
Apparently, it's stationary. It's not 25 miles an hour. I don't know, it looks stationary to Go 16, so.
Yeah, the one by Russellville, that one's definitely moving super slow right now, based on what I'm seeing on radar.
I can't tell if that's a dying left splitter or some supercell that's initiating right next to it.
I don't know. It's been like morphing around for the last Like
Apparently
what,
there's a
30
town called
minutes?
CV. I don't know what idiot named it that. Apparently they're on something. Oh, dope. You can see what little of the dry line is on ZDR. From, like, Tulia all the way
really?
down to Sundown, Texas on the Lubbock radar. The dry line's basically stationary at this point.
Yeah, I think I also see it on Amarillo radar. Right now, from Amarillo radar, it looks to be stretching, from what I can tell, from Pampa down to Tulia. So it's east of Amarillo right now, but it looks like it's west of Lubbock.
Yeah. I'm surprised my computer isn't having a seizure by now. I usually would crash from random.
Not really.
Yeah. At least it's quote unquote high plains magic, as the fedora wearing chasers say.
Right, yeah.
Let's go check on the stuff in Nebraska, because that at least is interesting. Apparently the Meso icons just crashed. Metar icons, actually. If we had a Meso icon, it would be hype mode already.
Yeah. There are so many chasers at a line right now.
I mean, are you gonna be chasing as the new windshield dealer? That's just me.
I have never
Safe light
seen
auto
so many
repair.
chasers in a straight line like I'm seeing right now, south of Shamrock.
Let me actually add the place file. I don't have it on this computer for some reason. Oh my god, you're not kidding. Everyone's chasing this.
Yeah.
No clue why.
To be honest, I don't know. There's been lots of chasers flocking to the panhandles today.
Every single chaser is on I-62, going to that storm near Roaring Springs, apparently. Also that one near Shamrock.
Yeah, I don't know what they're doing. They all flew south to a severe storm that was in Hall County, near Lakeview. Actually, not near Lakeview, near Childress. That died off. Now it looks like lots of them are going back north to the Shamrock one, and some are staying back south on the severe warned one.
I mean, at least I hope they get good structure pictures, but...
Yeah.
There's also a town called Twitty, apparently. That's even worse than CV.
Yeah.
Let me actually move the chat to my side of my screen so I can see the chat. Oh, people are pestering me because I'm not interacting. Apparently there's also a person chasing that storm near Midland, Texas. At least it looks like it. Oh, check out that anvil. Jeez.
I agree with what C. Mulkern says in chat. This stream is better than Shaw's. Yeah, definitely. High quality stream.
Quote unquote. Oh, is it actually high quality?
Yeah, quote unquote.
Alright, you want me to go to Nebraska? You want Nebraska? Okay, let's go to Nebraska. These are some really weird field types, okay? Turn on the radar.
Nebraska looks interesting, except it looks more like a linear
at least there's more
situation.
storms there, which is always a good thing when there's more storms.
Yeah, true.
I actually put on the Go 16 so you guys don't need to see spotter network feeds all day. Ew, linear storms. Nasty. Bunch of trailer trash garden variety thunderstorms. Can it just be Height Morgan Monday, please? Just turn on the Nerds AM viewing sector, aka Metal Analysis. And my internet is laggy.
I didn't even realize this, that there was a watch up in Nebraska and South Dakota.
I mean, I heard some chit chat about it, but I didn't really care to look at it because I didn't even think anything was going to go up there.
Yeah. I mean, I already knew about the Oklahoma and Texas watch, but I didn't know they actually went with the watch up in Nebraska.
And they issued a new mesoscale discussion saying severe potential to diminish after dark.
Not surprised.
It's like the lowest.
Oh, hold on, what is this? New severe thunderstorm warning just east of Garden City, Kansas.
Oh, well, at least there's something in Kansas.
Yeah, Kansas finally got something.
That's the only storm that's like really okay, that thing is tiny.
Yeah, I'm kind of surprised they put a warning on it, but yeah.
There's like two colliding boundaries heading towards the storm, like heading out, almost outlining like a little box around it. There's like two boundaries colliding, or could be the dry line.
Yeah, I definitely think one of the boundaries is the dry line, but I'm not certain what the other one is.
I mean, I'm looking at the METAR stations, and I'm not really seeing that much variation because the winds are still backed in Johnson, Kansas. Could just be a random outflow boundary. It's moving northeast at 50 miles an hour. And yet the storms in Texas are moving, what, like 20?
Yeah. Dew points aren't all that great, though, in the Garden City area. But, yeah, it's like, what is this? Like 48 degrees right now. So not the best dew points, but yeah, I definitely think there's a dry line nearby Garden City or something.
Apparently someone says it's blowing dust, which surprises dust.
Yeah, I see that. Chaser trying to get out of Dodge City and trying to get all the way up to that storm right now.
Let's check the environment for Dodge City. Let's check the wind profiles. I
Didn't you
mean,
just say the Hodo out of Dodge City was terrible or something?
that shit rapidly changed within like 30 minutes. I'm gonna say that quickly.
Oh wow, yeah, that Garden City, that is the lowest precipitation severe storm that I've seen in a while. But that's not saying much considering I don't always look at those tiny little severe
I mean, it's got
storms.
a nice ZDR arc on it. The highest one. At least the wind farms are getting some production rolling. Apparently the Medtar place file just randomly crashed because it just stopped looping after a certain amount of time. And chaser convergence on nothing but dying cells. All these people got sucker punched today.
Yeah.
Unless a random tornado decides to spin up in Oklahoma and Mike Morgan calls it a Maxi Wedge grinder, then I don't think we're gonna get anything today.
I honestly had very low expectations for today.
Someone in the chat room just said it's gonna be the highest from Wednesday. Oh my gosh. See, it's actually lagging because someone says stream is laggy. That fixed the lag.
I guarantee you we're going to see a lot more chaser convergence tomorrow. Or something, I don't know.
Cough.
It depends on if we even, like, get storms, which I think we will. It just depends on where the cap wants to break.
I guess, but none of the models is still no convection for Wednesday. It's kind of fishy.
Yeah.
The convection that is like in this area in eastern Kansas, up in Missouri and Iowa and Nebraska. So always a triple point that this is I do something fishy.
Now, I do remember Alyssa said something about the medium range cam models having physics errors or something this morning.
I was the one who started noticing that. They're starting to give erroneous convection and extremely randomly high instability values, like 6,000 when there's an area of like nothing.
Yeah, I'm wondering if that's kind of why it's not doing much for Wednesday, unless like Wednesday could actually somewhat bust, but I doubt it at this point.
Let's hope it busts so everyone gets sucker punched again. I'll just wait till June when the real storms start.
Yeah, exactly.
Because at this rate, if the planes doesn't do something soon, they're gonna burn up in flames. So I'm not really surprised that they're suffering right now.
I think another reason why so many chasers went out today is that they're just so desperate to get something in the plains. Because everything's been down in the southeast.
where the only tornadoes you're going to see are moving at 90 miles an hour with pine cones flying at you at 200 miles an hour. With a hillbilly drinking moonshine flying past your car as well.
Apparently, the Shamrock storm has some good-looking structure from a tweet that I just saw.
It shows there's more radars in this area. I mean, you got Amarillo, you got Frederick, you got Vance, you got Oklahoma City, but there's nothing near the border of Texas and Oklahoma that's worth looking at.
Yeah, literally the closest radar to that area is the Frederick one, to be honest. In my opinion, they probably, if they were to put like a radar there around that area, I would focus on like Elk City or somewhere in that area. Because I feel like that would be able to cover that entire zone.
Yeah, okay. I wonder if the stream is doing better since it stopped showing the red markings.
It seems like it is, to be honest.
I mean,
I haven't seen any real issues so far.
I mean, that's always good. That is one odd storm shape. It's heading northeast while the storm, the Annabelle's like blowing due south almost. Ooh, Daniel Shaw report, hype. Walnut-sized hail, that's a new one.
Wait, what did he report?
He reported walnut-sized hail about an hour and 30 minutes
ago.
Oh
yeah, I saw that report. That was on that storm northwest of Childress before it just died. That all the chasers were going for before they all went for the Shamrock one.
Ooh, the dew point in Garden City's 48 degrees. That's kind of sad. No, that's extremely sad. Temperature 79. Yeah. Wind is nearby thunderstorm. South at 38. Oh, that storm just rocketed north since the radar updated. Dang, it's right on the boundary. Or, not the boundary. It's like it's in between some outflow boundary and then the dry line. Zoom in on that sucker. That thing is the size of little less than the size of a county.
Yeah, that is.
It's surrounded by huge clouds as well, which is kind of sad and depressing. It developed in the middle of nowhere. Some patchy clouds. Let's go for infrared. Not water vapor. There we go. Meh. The dew points aren't looking that good to me, but I guess 50 degrees is good in someone's mind. Okay, those two air masks are about to collide, so watch some random convection blow up. The chat is gone completely dead. No one has sent like a message in like 10 minutes. I've officially died.
Yeah, it's somewhat dead in my opinion.
The weather's dead in the first place, so.
True.
It's not gonna be storms in Nebraska, because at least they're doing something interesting. I'm gonna turn off these Chasers maps, because there are like so many names that's starting to lag my GR2. Yeah, that's better. I don't want my screen to be clogged by chasers chasing dirt, blowing dirt, and hail repair salesman. Let's check the outlook of SPC. I still got that mesoscale discussion rolling for some reason. There's like 1, 2, 3 individual significant severe for hail.
Yeah, that's what I noticed. They just have like these 3 individual spots.
I don't see anything going on in South Dakota though, at least to my knowledge. Let's see. I don't know why they just didn't delineate them in the one large one. Yep, there's nothing going on in South Dakota at all. Let's have just some big ass MEDAR decline. So like what? Chamberlain. That is extremely depressing. Check on those UC soundings. Yes, goodness weather. We'll be back tomorrow for at least something interesting, because this is just pathetic.
Yeah.
So, tomorrow is a good day.